Hare Krishna. My name is Madana-gopāla. I am Communications Co-Director for ISKCON North America. I'm also a member of the North American RGB, Regional Governing Body. And it is my honor to present a brief overview of our structure, of our activities, some of our strategies and challenges as we work to expand Srila Prabhupada's mission across North America. So this is our website, iskcon-na.org. And there's plenty of information there that you might find useful if you want to learn more about what our mission is and different places that we've been active on in North America. Just a brief overview of the structure. So the RGB is a formally constituted body that performs managerial functions on behalf of the GBC within our designated geographical region, which is Canada and the USA. So we have 5 GBC members, 5 zonal supervisors, 5 temple presidents, 3 ministry representatives. That's 18 voting members. In addition, we have senior advisors, legal counsel, and administrative staff to support the work. The temple presidents are elected by the peers. The GBC members, they nominate the zonal supervisors for each of the representative zones. This is a brief overview of what we're going to cover today: the mission responsibilities, current activities, the 335 initiative, preaching strategies, budget and funding, and some of our key challenges. So our mission is to promote the goals of Srila Prabhupada in North America. We want to encourage cooperation and shared planning among temples, and implement GBC laws and policies. We want to set region-specific policies as needed, and developing regional offices as needed for essential ministries. So the RGB thus serves as both a governance body and a catalyst for growth and protection. So in 2025, we made progress in several areas. We established policies for leadership accountability and misconduct. We appointed a new director for the North American Leadership Misconduct Office, NALMO. Been working on strengthening ISKCON's legal and trademark protections. We're supporting the opening of quite a few new centers actually just this year across USA and Canada, including North Atlanta, Somerset, New Jersey, the Tri-Valley, the Durham, Waterloo, Windsor, Quebec, quite a few. Book distribution remains strong with a lot of efforts for growth in certain areas. We have several good traveling parties across North America. Festivals like Rath Yatra are attracting larger and larger crowds, and temples are reporting larger and larger festival attendance in Janmashtami and so on, and they're investing more in organized follow-up. So the growth goal for the next 10 years, this is what we're calling the 335 strategy. We want to get 3% of the population chanting at least one round or attending at least 20 programs a year. So quite a bold goal. It's simple, but it requires a shift from the maintenance mode to a growth-oriented mindset. So we're encouraging each zone to participate in planning new centers, developing preacher networks, expanding social media presence, strengthening educational outreach, strengthening their compliance and bylaws and things like that. So we have built a strategy for having teams for each of the zones. Already, multiple new centers have been launched since we started this initiative, and the zones are actively strategizing how to scale this up. So this 335 initiative gives us a unifying rallying point to think beyond survival and towards transformative expansion, kind of a growth spurt. Now, preaching centers, we have quite a few new ones in the key metropolitan and university areas. We're working on strong follow-up systems for book distribution, youth engagement through structured programs, mentorship. We have the non-Indian, or let's say local demographic outreach, which we recognize has declined in recent years, but which is vital to achieve our 335 target. We have a challenge, the succession planning, and we're working on that by mentoring younger devotees into leadership roles. And we're seeing a little bit of success in this, but we could do a lot more. There's a lot of questions about budget. So how we've been collecting it is we collect dues. It's a 1% dues of the temple's gross income of 2022's income. The budget for 2025, you can see the total income through these two channels is 255,000. And then expenses, we have the biggest one is Child Protection Office, 93,000, and then other ministries, 70,000. Right, so that's for the programs. And then other things like legal expenses, admin office, we have 2 staff members. So the total expenses is 254. So we're just kind of lining up with what we have in the income. So what are some of our challenges? One is succession. Can we ensure a culture of training and replacement in leadership as time moves by? Engagement. We want to engage a way to, inspiring devotees to dedicate their time and skills beyond just their temple duties. The local demographic outreach. This has been a bit of a challenge. We're expanding effectively into mainstream society. Are we able to do that beyond our low-hanging fruit that we've been so used to in the last 25, 30 years? Then, of course, leadership training. We have the GBC College, quite a few cohorts have gone through, but it's still a bit of a challenge because while the training is excellent, it is too demanding for many leaders, balancing careers, families, temple service. That's been a bit of a challenge. So these challenges shape our ongoing discussions and our planning. So in summary, the North American RGB is transitioning from maintenance to growth with a structured body, unified vision through the 335 initiative, steady funding, and we're building momentum. So while challenges remain, our collective determination is strong. So we look forward to learning from the Euro RGB and sharing mutual inspiration as we move together when we strive to expand Srila Prabhupada's movement all over the globe. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.